We always talk about stacking really good practices together, and you become a better football team. I think those 2 days really showed me where we're at, and I really like where we're at. Mentally, physically, execution, everything, both sides of the ball, and special teams. All looks like it's progressing in the right direction.
Bruce, people marvel at Tom out here at 44 coming off a knee surgery and looking as sharp as he has in these 2 days. Does it still amaze you that the guy is producing like this?
Yeah, I mean, I can hardly get out of bed myself, but I ain't that much older. But yeah, he's an amazing guy, and the way he takes care of himself and trains and makes sure, he has so much fun out there. Sometimes you can trick your brain into feeling good.
Did you like the coach as long as he played?
Maybe longer.
Flashbacks of the NFC Championship game there at the end of practice on that defense.
Yeah, that was a little deja vu. Yeah, it sure was.
What was it like though seeing your guys have that type of connection with each other at this point? You guys aren't even in training camp right now.
Yeah, I mean that's where we should be this time of year. If we had 10 OTAs and we did all that stuff that maybe a new team would do, and maybe last year we would have done, then I would expect to see this at minicamp. To come out in 2 days, it's really refreshing.
Bruce, you win a lot of red zone today, Tom. I think at 18 or 20 reps there. What did you see? What did you like?
A couple of really good defensive plays. I mean, we had a couple of nice interceptions down there where the guys came off their guy and read Tom's eyes. And, Tom didn't get any blitz work, so he takes all the 7-on-7. And it was an extended period. So both sides of the ball competed extremely well. I don't want to see red beating white all day, and I don't want to see white beating red all day. I want to see ebb and flow on both sides. And it was that really good on red zone.
Bruce, Jalen came back a little bit today at the beginning and then kind of sat out.
Yeah, he was only in for individual today, and we'll hopefully get him out here tomorrow.
That was the plan then all.
What are your thoughts on how Cyril Grayson's progressing in this offense and his chemistry with the quarterbacks?
Cyril, he works his ass off, and his speed is always showing up, and he's catching the ball better and more consistently, which will help him. But I mean, he's nobody works any harder than him, that's for sure.
How's JPP moving around?
like he's 25. Looks really good, and he's having a lot of fun out there also.
In the few practices that I've been here for, Ryan Griffin's been pretty automatic. Do you think the nature of the quarterback room's kind of lit a fire under him?
He's always got a fire. I mean, Griff sees himself as a starter. That's what I want him to see himself as, and he's always as consistent as anybody we have.
Tristan Wirfs went back to Iowa. He said he was working out in the weight room. He saw the jerseys of all the Pro Bowl players, from that school. Put in perspective just how good his rookie year was and just where you think this guy is headed in his career.
Rick, I mean, it's hard to put into words with no OTAs, no preseason games. And he got baptized by two pretty good guys, as this thing started going last summer. And but to go against the guys he went early in September and play, I think it gave him a ton of confidence. And you could never ask any more out of a rookie. That's for daggone sure. And I think the sky's the limit for how good he can be.
There was this is nitpicking, right? Earlier in June, Ryan Jensen still has some snaps that aren't where you want them. He had some last year and the year before that too. How do you clean that up?
Get drier hands. I mean, he was sweating pretty good today, and he's a sweater anyway, so it's just a matter of just staying dry.
Yeah.
Looks like Joe Tryon had a couple of 40 sacks. What do you think of the second day?
Yeah, I thought he got around the quarterback pretty good, and he's just going to continue to get better and better. And as Todd finds roles for him in the defense, and he's everything we thought he would be.
In the effort to find a back with good hands out there, it looked like the guys were hauling in everything today, the running back.
Yeah, I mean, the backs are all catching the ball well, and Rojo had some really good ones, and it's more fun to play with when you got all your fingers and trying to catch a ball. But, they've taken that challenge and worked really hard in the offseason.
Is honestly there anything more that Tom needs to do out here before training camp?
Yeah, just continue to see different coverages, different situations. That wasn't his best red zone period. It was pretty solid, but he's doing some. Our defense is doing some things I don't think anybody else in the league is doing right now. So it's going to be good training for us.
Got one more day out here. Will you go as long?
No, it'll be about half as much, and then I told him as hard as they've gone, we won't do the afternoon meetings. We'll quit right after practice.